Mayor of Bengaluru, Shri Gupta ji from the Vasavi Trust, Chairman of the Vasavi Trust, Shri Ravindra Pai, co-convener of our intellectual cell, Dr. Prakash, former IRS officer, Vice Chairman of the Manifesto Committee, all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen who have joined us today from different fields. We have Shri Bhaskar Rao, former Police Commissioner of Bangalore City. We have chartered accountants, other very distinguished residents from this area. VV Puram, which has also sent one of the finest members of parliament in Delhi to Delhi, Tejasvi Surya. Friends from the media, it's always a delight to be in Bengaluru. Yellarigu Namaskara Bengaluru. This is a city that charges you up like it charges the electric vehicles that are manufactured over here. It's a city that is full of ideas, like we see with all the startups coming up with innovative suggestions, innovative new research, development. It is a city which has over the years earned the acronym Silicon Valley of India. Silicon Valley, which signifies the spirit of entrepreneurship, the spirit of, or the inquisitiveness that is required to come up with new ideas, new businesses. And I'm told that this area is full of entrepreneurs, full of business people, full of people who are embarked on a journey fraught with risk, but are bold and ambitious and want to make a mark in their lives, in the lives of their family. And in some sense, that is the celebration of the new India that Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has tried to develop, the culture, the spirit of being bold, the spirit which India today has as we enter into the Amrit Kal. While on the one hand we are celebrating 75 years of independence and achievements, and clearly it is a matter of great deep satisfaction and happiness for all of us that we are 75 years of independent India. But at the same time, it's a time for all of us to resolve collectively that we have to make India a developed nation, a prosperous nation. In this Amrit Kal, which we have entered into, we have to ensure that all of us work with a spirit of duty to make India a developed nation when we celebrate the centenary of India's independence in 2047. हिंदी में भी आप लोग कंफर्टेबल हैं? कन्नड़, इंग्लिश, हिंदी, तेलुगु एंड तमिल. आप तो मेरे को होमवर्क दे रहे हो कि मुझे अभी आस्ते आस्ते 3 और लैंग्वेजेस सीखने पड़ेंगे. मैं इससे हिंदी में बोलना चाह रहा था थोड़ा सा, क्योंकि जो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने 15 अगस्त 2022 को अपने लाल किले से दिए हुए भाषण में, अपने उद्बोधन में जो भाव रखा था, 5 प्रण जो हम सबके समक्ष रखे थे, वो 5 प्रण को कैप्चर करना इंग्लिश में उसकी इसेंस को थोड़ा डाइल्यूट कर देते हैं, क्योंकि वो 5 प्रण अपने आप में इतना ज्वलंत है, इतना प्रेरणा देते हैं, प्रेरणादायी है, इतना उत्साह हम सब में ले आते हैं। और वो 5 प्रण एक प्रकार से रोड मैप है आगे के 25 वर्ष के हमारे अमृत काल के। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हम सबको संबोधित करते हुए, देश को संबोधित करते हुए हम सबको एक संकल्प लेने के लिए कहा कि हम संकल्प लें कि हम 25 वर्ष में भारत को एक विकसित देश बनाएंगे। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हम सबको कहा कि हम वो जो गुलामी की मानसिकता थी, कॉलोनियल माइंडसेट जिसने इस देश को कुछ मात्रा में जकड़ रखा था, हम उस मानसिकता से, गुलामी की मानसिकता से अपने आप को मुक्त करें। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हम सबको तीसरा प्रण दिया कि हम अपने इतिहास में, अपने अतीत में हमारी जो विरासत है, जो हमारा कल्चर है, हमारी जो हेरिटेज है, हमारे जो ट्रेडिशंस हैं, हमारे फैमिली वैल्यू सिस्टम्स हैं, उन सबको फिर एक बार उजागर करें। देश की प्राचीन सभ्यता को फिर से एक बार, देश की जो जड़ें हैं, we go back to our roots। चौथे प्रण में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा कि हम देश की एकता और अखंडता को अक्षुण्ण रखें, उसके लिए हम पूरी तरीके से अपने आप को संकल्पित करें। और देश की एकता और एकजुटता हम सबके लिए सबसे बड़ी एक प्रकार से ताकत है इस देश की। और मैं समझता हूं जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण प्रण हम सबके लिए उन्होंने रखा, वो था हमें कर्तव्य भावना से, विद अ सेंस ऑफ ड्यूटी, हम सबको मिलकर एक साथ अगले 25 वर्ष के समय को पूरे जी जान से, पूरी ताकत के साथ देश के नवनिर्माण के लिए, देश को समृद्ध बनाने के लिए उस कर्तव्य भावना को जागृत करना है। हम सबको मिलकर उस कर्तव्य को निभाना है। And these 5 principles, these 5 commitments that Prime Minister Modi gave us, commitment to make India a developed nation with a sense of duty where we are all working together, eliminating the colonial mindset, just getting rid of that colonial mindset, going back to our tradition, our roots, our culture, our value systems, our family systems, and maintaining the unity and integrity of India. No power on earth can stop India from becoming a developed and prosperous nation. Friends, we are blessed to have the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is a decisive leader. He is a leader who has given a new vision to the country. He is a leader who has brought enthusiasm and power in our young generation. Our youth today are energized. He has ensured that every section of society, the marginalized sections of society who were for years discriminated against, people who are left behind in this march of development and progress that the country is moving forward with, the less privileged sections of society are also given their rightful due. In fact, he has in some sense taken forward what Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, had said, that the first right on the nation's resources are of the poorest of the poor. And he has given a new respect to those sections who are at the bottom of the pyramid and is working day and night to give them a new future, a better future. After all, friends, we have seen governments come and go. We have seen governments make huge and tall promises. But Prime Minister Modi is the only Prime Minister of India who has brought dignity to the life of the poor and the marginalized sections of society. Isn't it a matter of shame? And I would say a collective shame of the entire nation that 67 years after independence, half the population of India, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, did not have a toilet for their daily needs. Prime Minister Modi, through the central government funds, helped make nearly 11 crore 27 lakh toilets all over the country. Nearly 1,50,000 crores were spent on it. Neither is it a small program, neither is the budget small. But for all those who made fun of Prime Minister Modi's commitment to Swachh Bharat, commitment to an open defecation-free India, commitment to bring back dignity in the lives of our daughters and sisters, it was a message to the world that India wishes to be a nation which provides, which cares for every section of society. Today, no person in the country is forced to go to the fields or go out in the open for their daily needs. He brought dignity to the lives of every Indian. Nearly 3.5 crore homes have been built, Pakka homes, for the poor through the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, both in rural India and in the cities. In one way, you can also say that 3.5 crore families have become Lakhpatis. But more importantly, they have been given a dignified life, a life in which their children will grow up in a Pakka home, which will have a toilet, which will have a kitchen, which will have electricity, which will have a cooking gas connection, which will have digital connectivity, which will have a road leading up to their home, which will have drinking water in a tap. Do you realize how holistically Prime Minister Modi has taken every program right down to the remotest corners of India so that no child in this country is deprived of the basic needs? After all, there were nearly 10 crore people, 10 crore children, probably 15, 17 crore people, who in 2014 did not have electricity in their home. Nearly 3.5 crore families were given free electricity connection so that no child is deprived of electricity as he grows up. 50 crore people, the poor, the lower middle class families, 50 crore of our fellow citizens have been given free health care under Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Yojana. So that nobody is ever deprived of health care. Many of you may be aware there was a time before 2014 when children or senior citizens, any old person in the family, if they felt sick, parents would either have to borrow to treat their family members, consume all the savings of the family, very often sell the jewelry in the family to treat a near and dear one. Very often loans were taken, which they kept paying for the rest of their life. Today, Prime Minister Modi has made sure that everybody is entitled to quality health care. And private hospitals, good hospitals have been enrolled under PM Ayushman Yojana. Over 9,000 Jan Aushadhi stores, medical stores have been set up where low cost but high quality generic medicines are available so that people's expenditure, monthly expenditure on medicines can be brought down. Nearly 20,000 crores has been saved for those who have bought medicines from the 9,000 Jan Aushadhi stores. And this ecosystem is rapidly expanding. I don't know if you are aware, in these Jan Aushadhi stores, sanitary pads, sanitary napkins have been made available at 1 rupee each, only 1 rupee. So that our young sisters, our daughters are not deprived of a basic need without which it often caused embarrassment. Young children used to drop out of school. It was also leading to severe illnesses, as any doctor in this room will tell us, or as Dr. Prakash, who is also a medical doctor, would be able to enlighten us. Nearly 12 crore homes which did not have cooking gas connection were provided cooking gas connections, in most cases free of charge, so that our mothers and sisters who had to cook on a traditional chula, in which they were inhaling 400 cigarettes every day through the day, were saved of this, I think, inhuman condition. We have embarked on Jal Jeevan Mission, through which every home will have Nal Se Jal, direct water in their home through a tap. Friends, I am recounting all this only so that we recognize and appreciate that the effort is to meet all the daily needs of every family in this country, saturating it right down to the last person living in remote villages on the borders of India, maybe living in the top of mountains. Health infrastructure has been upgraded in a big way, particularly after the learnings when we faced the most tough pandemic we had seen in 100 years, COVID. During COVID, 220 crore vaccines were administered throughout the country free of charge so that we can save lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of lives. The effort, ladies and gentlemen, is to meet all these needs so that, like once upon a time there used to be movies made on roti, kapda and makan. Or there used to be film songs about women going to the fields early morning before sunrise. All that will become history. And once all the basic needs of our young boys and girls, our brothers and sisters, our children, all the basic needs are met, we have 140 crore strong market. We have 140 crore strong population, largely young and working group population. Our demographic dividend, this large marketplace of young aspirational Indians aspiring for a better quality of life, most of them connected with either through the television or through internet, seeing the good things that are happening all over the world, that are available all over the world, which will drive entrepreneurship, which will drive them to work hard, which will drive them to become good citizens of this country, which will drive them towards maybe a new startup, a new idea, a new innovation, which will drive them to earn more money and develop the Indian economy faster to meet the needs of a more prosperous society, a more prosperous nation. I'm doing a lot of FTAs, free trade agreements with various countries. You are aware, last year we did FTA with UAE, group of United Arab Emirates, with Australia, two very rich countries. We are in advanced stage of negotiations with the United Kingdom, Canada, Israel, the 27-nation bloc of European Union countries. We are a part of the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework with US and 14 other countries, 13 other countries. Collectively, all of these opportunities will give us more business to do, will create more jobs, will create new entrepreneurs in our country, will bring investments to the country, will help us increase manufacturing, will help us increase our services, will help us provide new jobs, new working opportunities. Yesterday you may have seen or read in today's papers, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has announced the setting up of 7 new mega textile parks under the PM Mitra scheme, one of which is going to come to Karnataka in Kalapurgi. Each of these 7 mega textile parks will provide lakhs of jobs directly and indirectly, will bring thousands and thousands of crores of investments. One estimate is that about 20 lakh jobs will be created, working opportunities will be available, and nearly 70,000 crores of investment will come in these 7 PM Mitra textile parks. Modern plug-and-play infrastructure will be created. And the vision of the Prime Minister is to create such textile parks which take forward his vision of 5F, from farm to fiber, fiber to factory, factory to fashion, and fashion to foreign. The entire textile ecosystem at one place, which will bring down logistics costs, make our textile industry more competitive, both for the Indian market and for global markets, coupled with the free trade agreements which will give duty-free access to our products to so many more new markets. Our textile sector, which already I am told provides nearly 4 crore opportunities, jobs directly and indirectly to our Indian brothers and sisters, will take a great leap forward, and from a sector which is today adding $100 billion or let's say about 8 lakh crores to the Indian economy, we hope to take it up to $250 billion, nearly 20 lakh crore rupee textile sector. Our exports, which are today about $45 billion, about 3.5 lakh crores, is expected to go up to $100 billion, more than 8 lakh crores of exports from the textiles. I thank Prime Minister Modi for this initiative, under which 4,445 crore rupees will be invested in creating modern, high-quality infrastructure, giving a big boost to the textile sector. And like this, several other initiatives. You are aware, nearly 10 lakh crores capex expenditure has been provided in this budget by your own MP, elected by Karnataka, the Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman. And I can go on and on and on, friends, but today I've come to listen to you. I've come to listen to you because our manifesto, our Sankalp Patra, our commitments for the forthcoming Karnataka elections have to be decided in consultation with all of you. We want the Karnataka government to be an absolute majority, BJP government to be elected, so that we can serve the people of Karnataka better, so that together the central and state government can bring new paradigm of development and growth. Last time, in the election in 2018, we got a few seats less than the absolute majority. And you saw that we got a government which was only focused on themselves rather than being focused on creating a modern, developed Karnataka. I see an opportunity available for all of us to bring in a pure, good BJP government focused on changing the future of Karnataka. Under the guidance and leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and Shri Basavaraj Bommai, collectively working to bring about new paradigm of working, to take forward the vision of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, to bring about a complete transformation in the way government is working in Karnataka. And I seek your blessings with good ideas. Our industry and trade bodies, our entrepreneurs, our business persons, I'm sure will give us a lot of new food for thought, new ideas, new ways to work in Karnataka, new projects to take up in Karnataka, so that the double engine of central government and state government together can make Karnataka a $1 trillion economy that Basavaraj Bommai ji had articulated. This is a state full of huge potential. This is a state full of dynamism, and I'm sure together, in the spirit of our duty, which Prime Minister Modi has asked us all to come up with, we will work towards a prosperous, growth-oriented and developed Karnataka, contributing to the nation's development in the years to come. My good wishes to all of you. We are soon going to be celebrating the New Year. Gudi Padwa in Karnataka is celebrated as Ugadi. My good wishes to all of you, your families. I am sure this year, Ugadi, on 22nd of March, will bring new tidings, fresh tidings, will bring new beginnings and better beginnings, so that this time the people of Karnataka will give a pure, strong BJP government focused on growth and prosperity. Thank you.